Children are the flowers of life. They fill it with meaning, inspire people to do completely reckless things in the name of protecting offspring and preserving the family. But is this how things work in living nature? Let's figure it out. If you think your parents were harsh on you, then with this list of negligent animals, you will finally know what bad parenting means. Watch the video to the end to find out which of the animals does not have strong parental instincts and which ones completely lack them. Sparrows are very cute. The female house sparrow is a good, caring mother, but also an angry stepmother who can scare even Cinderella. Sparrows are usually monogamous, but sometimes they may have relationships outside the nest. When this happens, the female sparrow can literally spot the other women who have mated with her partner and destroy their nests, just so that the male sparrow has enough time for his own offspring. Apparently, they had never heard of nannies. Harp seals devote only the first 2 weeks to their pups, so they cannot be called the worst mothers in the animal kingdom. During this period, they keep their offspring close, care for and feed them. But after this, the mother seals leave the young generation alone on the ice. Seal pups are still very vulnerable because they don't know how to swim, hunt, or defend themselves. They must be at least 2 months old to master all these skills. So they spend this time waiting, losing weight, and trying not to be eaten by predators. It is not surprising that only a third of all small seals survive to their first year of life. Hamsters are harmless and cute, but they still have one dark secret that may shock their owners. In some cases, female hamsters may confuse their own offspring for dinner. No one knows exactly why, but scientists have developed several theories. Some suggest they are trying to replenish nutrients after giving birth. Others argue that mother hamsters may feel stressed and threatened by having too large a litter. So in some ways, it is a self-defense mechanism. To avoid such a sad ending, experts recommend giving females all the necessary nutrients. All or nothing. I guess that's the motto of black bears. They usually give birth to 2 or 3 young, but if a mother bear only has 1 cub, she will likely keep it in hopes of having a larger litter next year. Why? Probably because raising just 1 child isn't worth the effort. While a black bear cub has a better chance of survival with a sibling, pandas have very different traditions. These cute furry guys are very careless parents. Panda mothers usually give birth to twins, but they only care for one of them. They will feed and care for the strongest cub, and the weak will be neglected and forced to survive on their own. The explanation for their cruelty is quite practical. Pandas eat bamboo, but it is not nutritious enough to provide enough milk for both cubs. Even the pandas that live in the zoo follow the same tradition. Luckily, the keepers provide milk for all the cubs. Monkeys are considered caring parents, but this is not the case with these mustachioed cuties. After 5 months of pregnancy, the female tamarin usually gives birth to twins. And if they accidentally fall from the tree, she can simply not pay attention to the crying of her cubs. Some of them may themselves throw their young from the tree for unknown reasons. Who knows what's going on in those little heads? But not all of them are so heartless. If a female is surrounded by a wide social group of strong food providers and protectors, she is more likely to take good care of her offspring. But when no one is watching or helping, she may stop doing it. Probably because the cubs would not have a high chance of survival anyway. Although tamarins look like cute pets, experts say these monkeys require more care than any other pet. Well, at least it's harder to throw you out of a tree. Rabbits are usually associated with warm hugs and affection, but when it comes to newborns, they are not so gentle. Rabbit mothers prefer to leave the burrow immediately after giving birth, and young rabbits must cope with life's difficulties on their own. They see their mother for only a few minutes a day during feeding. It is believed that a female rabbit abandons her offspring to confuse predators and keep them away from the newborns. This method does not provide a 100% guarantee, and female rabbits do not make any special efforts to create a safe shelter, but build it in the open air. Well, where, you ask, is the happy father running? Well, it is recommended to isolate the mother from any male rabbits while she is raising her newborns. Unlike horses, male rabbits will not harm their babies, but he can impregnate a female rabbit again, even on the day she gives birth. Reptiles are not considered caring creatures, and their hands-on approach to life extends to their parenting style. But prehensile-tailed skinks take protecting personal boundaries to a new level. A mother lizard will eat her eggs if her home is surrounded by predators and will make no effort to fight off the danger. Perhaps her philosophy is, if I don't get it, no one will. When the threat is gone, she will simply lay new eggs. The largest of the marsupial predators is called the devil for a reason. All thanks to its black color, large teeth, and also the piercing screams and growls that the beast makes at night. Tasmanian devils are considered ferocious and aggressive. This is not surprising, since their life begins in fighting. After 3 weeks of pregnancy, the female gives birth to several dozen cubs. Scientists have found that they may have different fathers. Unfortunately, no more than 4 cubs ultimately survive. The fact is that the female has only 4 nipples. Cubs that do not get milk slowly die of starvation, and in some cases they are eaten by the mother. The female eagle lays 2 to 3 eggs within a week, and after a month of the breeding season, the eagles are born. But their problems are just beginning. Typically, the eggs are of different ages and the chicks do not hatch at the same time. And when it comes to sibling rivalry, the older chicks usually start pecking at the younger ones before they even have a chance to start life, probably to reduce competition for food and space. But the mother eagle will not bother to separate her chicks. Even if their fight results in serious injury, she will not scold the winner and save the loser. Apparently, her indifferent attitude should prepare the chicks for the harsh life of an eagle. After all, it is a bird of prey that usually preys on mammals and other birds in their nests. You don't choose your family and place of birth, and the animal world never ceases to amaze us. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We will tell you more incredible facts